Why, hello, YouTube modeling community. That's right. It's the old fat man from Alabama coming to you from right there, Don's Garage, my styrene sanctuary. Okay, well, I said I was going to do a little video on this book. Well, here it is. This is Terry Jesse's hot rod model kits. It's a brief history of the various scale model, 25th scale model kits primarily, hot rod model kits that have been done over the years. And as you can see, we got Rat Fink right there. I love this shot. This would, in my personal opinion, would make a killer poster for anybody's shop wall. We'll go through here. Obviously, there's the chapters. Gives a brief history on, the big little three, or four actually. Then we got the smaller companies, aftermarket stuff, and so on and so forth. The biggest thing we're going to show you here is the awesome color photos in this magazine. Here an acknowledgement gives, thanks to all the guys that helped put this deal together. I just love this picture. Like I said in an earlier video, some of the godfathers to this hobby, to the model car world in and of itself. Then we get into introductions. There's another heavy hitter that we will get into a little deeper. There's another one. Some of the stuff that's been, again, just been done in 25th scale. Very interesting stuff. Here we have chapter 1 on AMT. This stuff is just, this inspires me to build some older style stuff. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to get the book back. And it's a good read. Just wonderful, wonderful stuff. Nice thing about this being on video, video on YouTube. When you're watching, you can stop and pause. I know on some of your devices you can blow the pictures up, which is a good thing. So we're going to spend just a few seconds on each page. This video will probably have to go two-part. But like I said, these are stuff, guys my age and older, we remember building these when we were, young people. There's a nice little spotlight on Bud Anderson. If I get it down in here in frame. There we go. But there's Bud Anderson. There's a couple of the double dragster kit. The dragster itself's built with the parts pack. Allison motor. Just really cool stuff. We'll keep plugging along here. Now see this page here, both these pages, this model, this photograph inspired my little Burgundy 57 that I'd done. I featured it on the channel before, and we'll be getting back to it again real soon on the Rewind Wednesday series. When I do the video, I will bring the book back out. These two here have inspired two future builds from me. One I am currently working on. Well, that's actually a lie. I was working on it. It's back in a box. I'm hoping to pull it back out soon. There's the 53 Ford truck. And this kit's been reissued recently in two different versions. The 41 the 41 Willys coupe and pickup combo kit. There's the 37 Chevrolet, the coupe, and the convertible or cabriolet. The Gartlett's Winds Jammer. I actually have 3 of these. Beautiful kit. I do have one with the base it came with. The Munster Coach and the Dragula. There's a deal on Don Emmons. And obviously that's the Alexander Brothers Diora pickup that they built. You got, small section on the with the 51 Chevrolet, both the no, that's just the Fleet line. They done that kit in 3 different versions: the Fleet line, the Bel Air, and the convertible. More just, like I said, just cool stuff to look at and read. We get into Revel, and Ed Roth was a big contributor to Revel, and they did many, many, many kits of his cars. There's the Outlaw, some of the early days of Revel, when they were basically you assemble toys. You get into, I believe Sean over at Model Car Video Guy, he built this kit, I believe, last year. Beautiful, mild custom version. There's the Outlaw, the original kit box, the Mickey Thompson Challenger 1. This is a photograph of an extremely rare version of this kit. It says how many. It says here the complex Challenger 1 tooling cost nearly double that of original kits, but it sold well. At one point, Revel considered manufacturing the kit with a clear body to show off the inner structure. Revel produced 6 of these models for shows. This is one of only 2 known to exist. So that's one of only 2 known to exist out of a total of 6 with the clear body. More, what Atlantis now has that tooling. That would be a great idea for them to do, is to manufacture that, reissue that kit, only do it with the clear body versus the solid tone body. Anybody got any ends with them? Maybe put a bee in their bonnet on that. There's the original Stonewoods and Cook Willys with the opening doors, hood, and trunk. The the Orange Crate, I have a reissue of this. This is a beautiful kit, but a particularly fussy one to assemble. Something I do want to tackle. I had built it as a young person. I actually got it together. I'm sure my memories remember it better than what it actually was. The Tony Nancy Jr. 22 Junior Roadster and the Dragster combo. I have got one of those. The various parts packs that Revel put out, love those. That's something I wish would come back. They were definitely way ahead of their time with this. That statement has been said over the past 30 years, and I don't believe they've still caught up. I'd like to see those come back out. The Ed Roth Mysterian and Surf Fight, his monster kits, just amazing stuff. The 2 Anglias, the Thames panel and the coupe, the Little John Butera series. These were cool when you got them together, if you could get them together. Again, beautiful stuff, just real finicky to put together. The Roth Beatnik Bandit and the Beatnik Bandit 2. I'm lucky enough to have one of each. Then some of the newer stuff, this is just, it's really cool to have this stuff in literature form where you can go back and read. This kit, I'll be doing a kit review, unboxing, comparison, combination video on the various Revel 32 Fords based off of this tooling. That I need to get, I've got everything stacked on the shelf. I've just not taken the time to pull it down and set up and do the video. Then we have our tried and true, beloved monogram stuff. Was always a big fan of these, of monogram stuff. If nothing else, for the simplicity that they had, it all went together. Now, I've not had much experience with their older stuff as we're seeing here, but just something tells me they all fit together as good as the later stuff. You know, my very first kit that I built, very first glue together kit, was a monogram Tom Daniels Cop Out Funny Car. I managed to score a reissue version a few years ago that I need to really get out and build. But this stuff here, I mean, yeah, this is the Sizzler Dragster, and you could drop this body on it and change class, the race class, not the model class. These all fit together wonderfully. I have a reissue of this. Kind of looking for this one and this one. You know, I'm not heavily hunting, but like here's one Dennis Doty built a long time ago. You know, and his name has been a fixture in this hobby far back as I can remember. You know, the Daryl Starberg Orange Hauler. You know, and the real one was based off a mid early 60s Chevrolet truck. And you can see the characters of that era truck right there. You know, the big the big drag, the big rod, the big tub. Would love to see this stuff reissued, but the price would still scare me. Monogram's beautiful 36 Ford 3 window. Hey Auto has done video of a couple of these that he's done, both the coupe and the cabriolet. Great stuff. This one, the old Hearst Harriols. I got lucky enough to score a reissue this with the Linda Vaughn figure and the golden shifter. The kit's almost done. The shifter and Miss Vaughn are sitting on a shelf with the rest of my built models. I hope to reunite all of it. I hope to reunite all of them real soon. There's a nice little write-up on Tom Daniel. This one is actually a 1/32 scale. Judging by the build, I would love to have one of those, have that kit in 1/32 scale. And I'm generally not a small scale builder, not into them, but I've seen some recent stuff that makes me rethink that. Of course, you know, again, all the Tom Daniel stuff, the Bad Man, and I'm sure a lot of you older guys will recognize everything else here. This kit, I'm very grateful. It is back on the shelf again. I wished it had the caddy wheels. You know, the Little Red Baron, the 39 Chevrolet Coupe. Just some, like I said, just really cool stuff. And I believe that's where we're going to stop right there at the American Graffiti NPC deal here. We will shoot another video soon and finish out the book. Well, fellas, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please drop a comment down below. Love reading your comments. If it wasn't for all my subscribers, the old ones, new ones in between, it'd just be another fat, bald-headed fella here in Alabama talking to himself in a camera. So, thank you all for supporting my channel, commenting, encouraging me to keep doing videos. And like I always say, live, love, and laugh. And always build the model for you. Take care, everyone. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.